everyone, welcome back to another video. I thought I would bring you along for a little weekend vlog as per. I feel like I've gotten into like a nice routine of being able to just like film these over a weekend, work my working week, do a bit of editing during the week, film a little like chat to the camera. In the film industry that's called a piece to camera, PTC. Anyway, doing that every couple weeks, filming a weekend vlog every couple weeks has sorted into being a nice little rhythm for me. So I thought I'd bring you on for this weekend. This morning we just have been looking after a friend's baby, and then our other friend with her baby are here currently, but I'm about to go to the mall and meet Shah, and we're going to do some book shopping. I got a Harry Hartog voucher for my birthday and I really want to use it. I think I'm gonna buy No Matter What by Cara Bastone, and then I might see if they also have Ready or Not, because I also want to read that one. But I also am just on the hunt for a good autumn book, because it is autumn, and as I've said before, I just don't really have any autumn based books. I've got summer, I've got some wintry ones that are like set in the snow and that sort of thing, but I just don't have any that scream autumn. So I really want to find a book like that, but the voucher's $30, so we'll see what we end up getting, and we'll see what else we get up to this weekend, and I hope you enjoy. So let's go.
You didn't want the book, you didn't want it to, like, it was make friends. That's safe. Except I'm leaving in 3 months. So ask me why I'm thinking about kissing my hot.
Oh my gosh. Why did I have to make it sound
I think I'm
so
gonna buy
bad?
a phone, like, now, by the way.
Wait, hold up, hold them up to the camera. These are our top contenders, everyone.
It's
right.
like, it feels like, oh
I'm sorry.
my gosh.
It's Hey Megan.
I think we should keep it.
Whoa, that's like quite pretty.
Is that the hardcover?
Yeah.
Wait, why am I having a moment of,
Whoa.
who the hell is that?
Yeah.
He's a hotshot firefighter with a past he can't outrun. She swore she'd never forgive him. Now fate has handed him a...
I'm back, and I was successful. So I had a voucher for Harry Hartog, which actually left the house. Oh, I'm on dead battery. I'm starting this again. Okay, I'm back. Harry Hartog, place I had the voucher. I actually left the house and was driving in my car and was like, oh, I forgot the voucher, which I literally have told myself so many times, don't forget the voucher. I literally was even gonna like show it on the first clip I filmed this morning so that I would just put it straight in my bag and not forget it. Anyway, had the voucher, I went, I was successful, and so let me show you what I got. So I got 2 books. The first one was one that I was very much looking for, No Matter What by Cara Bastone. Oh, I'm so excited, and I don't know when I'll get to it. Currently in the middle of my April TBR reads, but it is just beautiful. I was trying to find Ready or Not because I haven't read it. I do already have Promise Me Sunshine. I was trying to find this one, couldn't find it, which was sad, but maybe when Shah and I go to Dimmicks, maybe it'll be there. I don't know. Anyway, got this one. It is about a married couple who... that truck, if that's the same truck I think it is, I got stuck for like 5 minutes trying to get onto my street today because they were doing the garbage. Anyway, grateful for them. It's okay. It's about a couple who are married and they survived a tragic car accident. Yeah, a traumatic car accident together, and their marriage hasn't been the same since. And she believes that they're able to repair things and like make things good, and then she finds out that he has signed a new lease on a new apartment, and so she like starts learning how to draw and like do a figure drawing class to try and bypass it. But then I totally thought that they ended up that the lease he signed was like an apartment next to hers, and then she just moved in. I totally was wrong about that. Okay, anyway, she starts doing drawing classes, wants him as a subject, and through that quality time together they start to kind of repair their relationship, I believe. But anyway, I love a second chance romance. I just do. I love it. I think it's single point of view, which is the same as Promise Me Sunshine, but I just love a second chance romance. I love that they're a married couple. That just hits different, I think, because there's like higher stakes. It's like this is either divorce or we're gonna like work through our issues, whereas other people breaking up, I don't know, just sometimes doesn't carry the same weight. And so I'm really excited to read this. And then the second book that I got, guys, I found an autumn read. I got If It Makes You Happy, which of course, because it is a song lyric, every time I have seen this online, thought about buying it, today since buying it, if it makes you happy, gets stuck in my head all the time. But I'm excited. It's like Gilmore Girls-esque, which, hello, gazebo, tiny little street. It very much is giving Gilmore Girls. And it's about a girl who moves, does she move to? Oh, she's taking over her mum's bed and breakfast, running an inn, which, hello, Lorelai. And then he is a baker, so obviously works in a cafe. Anyway, or maybe he works at the inn. Oh, but he's a single dad and he has daughters, so obviously he's going to be very soft-hearted. Anyway, I am excited to read this. I do believe, I don't know, I looked it up if it was going to be sexual and it said it was like low to moderate, which I was grateful for because there was another one I was deciding between that said like moderate to high, and I was like, well, I'd prefer this. And I do believe it's slow burn as well, which means that probably nothing is really going to happen until the end, and then I can just skip over some stuff anyway. So I was just really excited to get an autumn vibe book, and I got one, and so maybe they'll make it into the May TBR. But all in all, I am very, very happy with these books, and I'm very excited to read them. They also look very nice together, and like if I were to put it, Promise Me Sunshine like in between them, honestly it looks perfect already. I did already try it on my shelf, but excited to read these. Now I am going to have a shower. We have a friend who has been living in London for the last few years now. I think it's been like 3 years. She's visiting, and so we're going to see her tonight, which will be fun. So I'm excited, but I need to wash my hair, hence the bun. Today was meant to be like 33 degrees, and so last night when I was having a shower I was like, oh, I won't wash my hair because I might want to go for a swim tomorrow, and yet here we are, and I very, very, very much need to wash my hair. So I'm gonna do that and then get ready to go. I also need to do some editing of the last video, but you don't need to know that. Anyway, bye, I will see you later. I'm so happy.
Sorry, back by investments go. I need to sit there and tonight.
Finally, revival.
Is that a revival? Link description. What was that?
Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning. I just had Bible study at the cafe, which is great. We looked at Galatians. Love it. Love Paul's letters. Anyway, had Bible study at the cafe, played a bit of bananagrams, of course, because as I told you, Abby and I are on our games grind. And now I am at Spotlight, love of my life. And that is because I've decided that today I'm going to sew a project. If you had watched my vlogs back in Christmas time, I sewed a couple of Christmas stockings, and I very much just learnt as I went. I literally just watched a video and did it based off that. I don't know the techniques, I don't know the terms, so I don't know if I'd be able to just like fully read a pattern. Oh my gosh, this is so dark. I'm so sorry. Does that help? Yeah, I wouldn't be able to just like read a pattern, but I can just learn by watching videos. And I found a video that walks through how to do a padded makeup bag, or like a little pouch kind of bag, which in wanting to learn to sew, they are like one of the things that I have been wanting to make for so long. Every time I go to one of our local markets, there's a stall and she sells like all these makeup bags, and I'm just like, I could just make that myself. I don't want to buy that. So anyway, today that is my plan, to make one. Abby is like out all day. Actually, I don't know if she's out all day. She's out most of the day. And others are busy, so I was just like, why not teach myself a sewing project? So I'm here at Spotlight. I might even duck into Officeworks as well, because there's one here, but I'm gonna buy some fabric and different little sewing things that I don't have currently that I will need, and wish me luck. I hope it works out well. Anyway, let's go.
What are we doing?
I'm swapping out the Valentine's movies because obviously it is no longer Feb.
Absolutely not.
But before I do that, I need to wipe the top because that is filthy and dusty.
Ew, guys, look!
No!
For autumn.
It's so dusty. Of just like the colours.
Oh yeah, because we're going autumn vibes. Ooh, the last song, what do those colours look like?
Well, yeah, but it's a very summery.
But are we going colours or are we going movie vibes? Finding Neverland?
If I put that
Deceptive. I love it.
Because that's in my autumn favourites. So it makes
Call back to an old video.
Finding Neverland. Oh, have you seen this movie?
No.
Oh,
If it's not OG Peter, I don't. Oh, is that Johnny Depp?
yeah.
Looks like John.
So he is the playwright that writes Peter Pan.
Ah.
She is a single mother with 4 boys. And it's like, he's a playwright and he's like just written a play that kind of bombed as soon as it opened, and he was like, oh no. And then he like meets these boys. She's like at a park and he just like sees them playing with each other and like having fun, and he's like, he gets really inspired.
Oh, makes them the Lost Boys?
Yeah, and so then like writes this whole play
Cute.
about Peter Pan and blah blah blah.
Oh. So it's not necessarily a Peter Pan story.
No, it's like about the writing of Peter Pan.
Well, the colours are perfect. You should put it up.
Cute. Okay, so my day has kind of changed from what I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to be by myself all day. A big reason why I decided to start sewing today. But then I got home from Spotlight and I hadn't been home long, and Abby got home with Em. They were here for a couple of hours before they were going out to the city. And so, oh my gosh, I'm puffed. So I hung with them for a bit, and then right as they were about to leave, Michelle called me, and her and Alex were going to get some pies from a place near where we live. So we walked, got pies, sat for a bit, chatted, walked home. Then I came upstairs, dropped my pie that I'm gonna have for dinner into the fridge, got my towel, met Michelle on the beach, went for a swim. Now here I am. Gosh, I am puffed. That staircase gets me every time. But anyway, I am gonna have a shower and start getting cutting for my sewing. Michelle and Bao might come over for a movie, although we'll see if Michelle makes it this time because she bailed on me last weekend. They're gonna come over, probably watch a movie, and I might just like sew while they're here, or at least just get my pieces cut and ready to go, and then maybe tomorrow morning I can sew. But anyway, it's time for a shower because I am sandy and now my hair is probably filled with sand because the tide was coming in and it was rough, to say the least. We did not last long. Anyway, I'm gonna have a shower and then start cutting my pieces. Okay, I just tried to film in the kitchen because as you can see, that is direct sunlight, and that is the last direct sunlight of the day, even though it is 4:30. So sad. But I wanted to show you, and I tried to film in the kitchen, but the light was literally like so blinding for me to look into, and it also was like black around wherever there wasn't that direct sunlight, so you couldn't see a thing. And you need to see a thing because I want to show you what I got from Spotlight. As I mentioned, I'm gonna make some makeup bags, and so simple as anything, I got some zippers, which I just always assumed that, do you hear those kids? Anyway, I always assumed that zippers would be like really tricky to do anything with, but you literally just sew along there and it's a zipper, so zero issue. I did kind of just like guess the size, kind of holding it like this, because I didn't realize that the pattern I was going off actually had a measurement as to what to get, but I think it should still be okay. I think this is kind of like roughly the length of what the material will be, so hopefully it works. And then for the material, I think I did show a couple of camera shots in the shop as I was looking at them, but the first one I got is this, which is just so cute. I'm like so excited to quilt it and make it puffy, and I just think it will look so nice. And then the second material that I got for the outside of one is just red gingham. You just can't go wrong with some red gingham. And so I thought that would also look really cute quilted. And then as the lining for both of them, I got this pink, which is actually like very soft. I wonder what it's made up of, but anyway, it's extremely soft. And then I thought I think it looks cute with the blue, and then I also think it looks cute with the red as the lining for the red. So I'm very happy with those. I'm excited to see what they look like. And then I actually it was literally after midnight last night. I was just like up late and I was like trying to find a pattern because I was like, wait, when I go to Bible study in the morning, I'm gonna be halfway to Spotlight, and in this economy you need to save on petrol. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna need to go just like straight to Spotlight from Bible study. And so I last minute last night was like trying to find patterns to use and like videos that I could watch along with, because as I mentioned before, I actually don't know fully how to follow a pattern, and so I just kind of like found a random video, liked the look of it, it looked simple. But then this afternoon I got home from Spotlight, I'd already done the shopping, and then found a different video that I just thought looked really simple. I actually didn't fully watch the other one, but I liked the pacing of this one. It looked very, very, very simple, and I think these things will work with it, and so I'm gonna be using this pattern. So I got the zippers, the material, and then I also got this, which is called wadding or batting, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I think they are technically slightly different, but this is 100% cotton, and this is what will help give it the quilted look, but then also it'll help it like hold its shape when it is a boxy bag, which I just like the look of, because then when it's not full, it doesn't like sag in on itself, kind of holds its shape, but then also you can just like shove it in a bag, you know? So we got the wadding, we got the fabrics and the zippers, and we're gonna get going. I know I said I was going to cut them after my shower, but I last minute decided to bake some banana bread, and so I am gonna do that. The girls are gonna come over, and then I'll probably just like measure and cut tonight, and then tomorrow I will start the sewing, and then I kind of get it all done in one go. That is that. Let's make some banana bread. So sad. So I literally sat down at my desk to start sewing, and I realized I didn't have white thread, which is exactly what I need to do my project. So now I'm at Kmart getting white thread. Back home, I had my little detour to Kmart, and I literally, as I was filming myself walking through Kmart, I was going to make a joke about how it was going to be a challenge to myself to not buy anything else while I was there, and then I didn't make that challenge, and I probably should have, because I bought a lamp for our house. But to be fair, we have been wanting a lamp pretty much since we moved in, and we've just been wanting to find one that we both love and we're really like settled on, and then just like, I don't know, timing with other finances, whatever. We just have been waiting to find the perfect lamp, and we found one, and then they haven't been in stock, but it was in stock. So that kind of kickstarted the spending outside of the thread challenge that was in my mind. And then I also saw a book that I had added to my want to read kind of recently, and I had looked up how much it was online, and everywhere was saying it was like $30 or plus. It was looking quite expensive online, and I was like, why? And then I figured maybe it's not out in Australia yet, and that's why it's so expensive, because I might have to ship it in from somewhere else. But then I came across it in Kmart, and I was like, oh, and it's cheaper than I've seen it everywhere else. So I also bought that, and then I did get some groceries as well. But I'm home and I'm ready to start sewing. I'm so excited. I still have to cut out this material, which is going to be the lining on each of them, but I figured that I would just start sewing something and start by quilting the material that I already did cut out. So I did these last night. So we've got the gingham one and then just like 2 layers of the cotton batting on that one. And so I've got 2 of those for one side and the other side. And then I also have this print with the 2 layers of batting as well, cut out ×2. And this took me far too long last night. I think it's because I had Friends on, like Friends, the TV show, and the new episodes just like kept rolling on, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's been another episode already. Like time was just flying, and it was just taking me because it was just like fiddly, and some of the dimensions were like not what I had measured. I like would then cut it and then be like, wait, why is that shorter than what I measured, or why is that longer than what I measured? So I don't know what was going on, probably just because it was late. But anyway, I now am going to quilt these together, so then this will become just like a puffy face to use, and then I'll start attaching the lining and the zipper and everything. But I just wanted to get something done, you know? Time to get to it, I guess. I'm just gonna watch some vlogs on YouTube. I've got a few to catch up on, so I'll probably just do that and do some sewing. Oh, so fun. And get to it. Great. Hello. Yes, it is a brand new day. It is Monday, and this was gonna be a weekend vlog, but I don't think I actually filmed that much, and I did want the main portion of this video to be about me sewing, and then I barely did that over the weekend. So here I am. It is Monday. I have just finished work and I'm gonna continue sewing. Had a lot of mishaps yesterday. I don't know what was going on, but my machine just like, the thread kept getting caught right at the start of me sewing a line. And so there was like one point where my material got like stuck in this little crevice, and I genuinely had no idea if I was gonna be able to pull it out or not, but I did. And so I ended up only sewing like 3 lines yesterday, and then I had to stop and get ready for church and go to church. So I did not get much done, especially considering I literally wanted to make 2 whole bags over the weekend. So that's okay. Life happens, and that's just life. So it's all good. We are back. As you can see, I did 3 lines yesterday, and I mean, you can see them on the back too. Wait, is that 4? Oh, I did 4 lines. Slay, I did even more than I thought. But yes, I still need to do the rest that way and then go back the other way. So I'm gonna do that now. We need to catch up on some Survivor from last night because we were at church and then we watched Justin Bieber's Coachella performance, which was everything and more. Abby and I have loved his swag albums literally since the moment they came out, and others have been super slow to them or haven't really listened to them. And so we really felt like that Coachella performance was for us, because we love his swag albums and we love his old school stuff, so it was perfect. But yeah, we need to catch up on Survivor, so I'm going to sew while we watch that, and hopefully I get more than 4 tiny lines done. Great. I just sewed that whole line with it literally just poking holes in my material with the needle. There's no thread in it. What? Oh my gosh. My goodness, what is going on? Okay, let's see if this works this time. Nice, that was so straight. I totally thought I went really wonky on that, but I went straight. Great. I'm gonna check back in with you once I've done maybe all of it. Okay, bye. Hi, hello, and yes, it is a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Well, banger. Anyway, Anyway, yes, it's a whole new day. I said I was gonna come back when I had finished sewing that one piece, and have I? No, but I have done a chunk. As you can see, I've got this whole kind of corner crisscrossed. I don't know if you can really see that in this light, but I ended up having a lot more issues with my machine last night, which was not fun, but I think I've finally figured out how to do it. I did some Googling. After a lot of just attempts at fixing it, I did some proper Googling. I just like rethreaded my top thread, rethreaded my bobbin thread for the billionth time, and then realized it was all in just the tension and where I was starting my stitch and things, which that may not make any sense to you, but it does to me now. And I then didn't have any hiccups since fixing that issue. So I am back, and we're gonna finish this side, and you will see at least a side completed, and then I will keep going. Okay, let's do this. Look at my two cutie pie pieces. So they will sit together like this, tucked in. Oh, you can't even see it. Let me change that angle for you. Okay, picture this. They're sewn together like this. There's a zip across here. The corners are tucked in, and we have a little makeup bag. This will be a makeup bag. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But I also, before I continue, I've just realized I have to cut this fabric. So I'm gonna have to measure this out, and then I can actually start assembling things. I was gonna like, wait, let me put you back up. I was going to quilt these ones and then start the assembling process for both of them, but I think I'm just gonna get started with the lining with this and then start assembling this one, just so that I can like do one with the full method, and then if there's anything I need to change before I quilt this, I will. So I'm gonna cut this out now. Well, maybe Survivor starts in half an hour and I need to have dinner, but I'll measure it out, cut it out, and then show you the rest of it soon. Oh, I'm so glad I finally figured out the machine. That literally, I should have just like kept in every time it stuffed up and done a little compilation, because oh my gosh. I actually, considering it happening, I am quite proud of myself for how level-headed I stayed, especially because I am due for my period and I have noticed my hormones and just irritations and stuff coming out in other areas of my life, and this would have absolutely been a trigger, but I actually was like fine. I think because I don't know what I'm doing, and so I was just like, well, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just gonna keep attempting it, and I guess that was kind of my mistake. I should have just googled quicker, but normally I would have just been like, oh my gosh, but instead I was just like, I don't know, Abby might say a different thing, but internally I didn't feel as irritated as maybe I would have been in another moment. I don't know if I'm making sense, but the battery is dying and I need to measure out some fabric, so I'm just gonna do that and I'll see you later. Bye. Also guys, in case anyone was wondering, we are still very, very much obsessed with our lamp. It's been a few days and we like barely have the down lights on anymore. I have it on a little bit at the moment because I needed to be able to see what I was sewing, but oh, she's stunning. Also got the comfies on because it is cold. And can I just say, I am loving the cold, obviously loving it, but has anyone else just been like completely dried out by it? You can hear it in my voice. My skin has been so dry. It actually has been like nice for my hair because normally in the humidity my head just like goes crazy. But I have just been so dry. Like today I put on oil this morning and then I literally had to put on more before I left the house because I was just so oily. Anyway, beside the point, loving the cold weather, and Survivor's back on, so bye. Okay, so it is Wednesday and I've literally just pulled over my car to come and look at this sunset because look how stunning that is. Oh, it looked so much prettier like 2 seconds ago, but I got stuck in a bit of traffic. But there's like little people canoeing and it was really pink on the water and it's just so stunning. And Wow, I just love creation, and I just love what God does with it. Oh! Good morning, everyone. It is Friday morning, and it is time for book club, which, can you believe those words coming out of my mouth? It has been 3 weeks since book club, and while it literally took us 3 months to meet up this year, it's only taken us 3 weeks to meet up again, which is just, I'm so proud of us. We read Lightlark, so we'll be meeting to chat about that. Wait, let me prop you up so you can actually see me. Yeah, we'll be meeting to chat about Lightlark, which I know the opinion of 3 of us. One of the ones coming today didn't read it, and then the other one was only 20% in when I last talked to her, so I'll be interested to see if anything picked up for her and if she actually finished reading it. But we didn't really like it, guys. It was not that good. Look, to be fair, wait, let me prop you up here. That's so much better. To be fair, if I had read it when I was a teenager, I'm pretty sure I would have liked it because I wouldn't have like questioned everything. But now that I've read so many books, you just like want books to be good from the get-go, and it was just like not set up very well. Like the whole system of the island, there was no, like the premise of it was like, oh, this island that appears every 100 years for them to compete in the Centennial Challenge, and like one ruler must die and all this stuff. It's like, oh, exciting. I wonder how that works. Honestly, couldn't tell you how it works because it just didn't get explained, and that just like feels like a crucial thing, you know? Excuse me. It feels like a crucial thing to explain the system of the world that we are reading, and I just feel like we didn't get enough of that, and so it was a bit of a hard read. But I did still read it all, and I thought the final like climax moment, whole like sequence thing was good. It was ruled as YA, but I kind of disagree with that based on one scene, and I can only assume that as the series goes on that it might get a bit more graphic than that one scene I read. And well, actually I didn't even read it, I could like feel it coming, and I was like, oh, surely not, this is YA, surely this isn't going where I think it's gonna go. And then I was kind of like, oh, come on, and then just like skipped it and kept going. But yeah, so even though I've said if I was a teenager I would have enjoyed it, I'm not gonna recommend it to teenagers. So lose, I say. Anyway, it's time to get ready and to go. I have strawberry smoothie because I literally was like, I need something in my belly, and I don't have any bread because I need to make a loaf, and I don't have any bread flour, so I have to buy bread flour while I'm out, and then I can make a loaf. And for those of you playing along at home, my last loaf was not incredible. I was so sad. It tasted good. I could actually taste the difference, and like the texture wasn't horrible, and there were quite a few like air bubbles in it and stuff, but in terms of it rising, it didn't rise to its full potential, which I think if I had have put it in a tin, it would have gone up because the tin helps it like hold its shape that it needs to like grow tall, and instead I did it in like a round Dutch oven type thing. So yeah, I wish I had done it in a tin, but I think I know what I need to do. I think I just need to like work the dough more, take another 45-minute interval, and then like do some more coils and that sort of thing. Anyway, you probably don't care. Oh, and I'm tired, but I need to get ready. And also, speaking of sourdough, it's been a year since I started because I got my starter from my brother when I went down for my nephew's birthday last year to Canberra, and it was his birthday again last weekend, so it's now been a year. And because this weekend was Easter weekend last year, so officially been a year on my sourdough grind. And the first like 30 something loaves, I literally named them all, and then I lost count after that, and then yeah, so they haven't been named in a while, but they did start off being named, and it was really fun doing that. But anyway, I need to get ready, so I need to stop talking. What did you rate it, Soraya? 3.5 from 40%. Yeah. Didn't read. Wow, shame.
We are not reading big cuts. The favorites. Once there were wolves.
Oh.
They are golden.
Oh, that's fine.
Graceless Heart. So we are reading
Yeah! And I've already started it.
So I've done it again. I've overstayed my capacity at the mall. I just love a browse, but I just always push it too far until I'm like so done. And I was just about to, I was just about to leave and head to the car, and I forgot that I need to get flour. So that's room. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, great. Wish me luck. It's there.
Okay, I'm back from the shops. Don't worry everyone, I did find the bread flour, thank goodness. So I got home and fed my starter, and it will take a long time for it to rise. If the last time I made bread is anything to go off, literally now that the weather is cool, everything just like takes so much longer with bread, which is actually kind of okay in some circumstances, and then other circumstances I'm like, I wish I had the heat to help this rise. Anyway, I want to show you what I got from the shops. So my main reason for going was to get more thread, because that packet I got the other day, those spools were only 100 meters, and with all the mistakes that my machine was making, it wasn't fully my fault, it was the machine's fault, but all of those like stuff ups that were happening ended up wasting so much thread, which was so annoying, but it's okay because we're learning and we're figuring things out. And also I was showing when I got that thread, like the cream one and the white one, and I was like, I'll do the cream one for this material and I'll do the white for this one, and then I completely forgot immediately after that to do that, so I used the white on the fabric that I wasn't going to. So I've pretty much gone through all the white on that spool, and so I was like, okay, I need more white. So I was gonna go to Big W, but then I found these at Reject Shop, and it's two for $2, like 2 spools $2, 2 spools $2, so I got 4 for $4, whereas I was gonna get 3 for $3.50 at Big W. So I have an extra one. And then I also got some little stickers for the book journal. I'm really glad they had white, because the stickers I have that are letters are like, I have some like light brown ones that look kind of like brown paper, and then pink, but I think white would be great to do on some other neutral kind of ones. And then everybody, I went into H&M. Look how nice this is. Just like a little lounge top. I've been wanting one of these with buttons, and particularly the blue one from Verge Girl, but they don't have it anymore. And also it was like quite expensive, but this is so soft. I got a top like this a while back from H&M, and it's a cream color, but it's quite itchy, and so I struggle to wear it without anything underneath it. But then also it's a knit, so that makes you really warm, and then having to wear something under it also makes me really warm. So the fact that this is soft and I can just wear it by itself, oh my gosh. And I'm just obsessed with the color. Look how nice that is. Anyway, obsessed with it. So I'm about to put it on because I'm going to film a video and hopefully get it edited and posted today. But I did a little poll on Instagram and on YouTube, and I'm really hoping that people reply to it quickly, because I need to film and edit it very quickly. But maybe in the meantime, I might just like do a little bit more sewing now that I have more thread and don't need to worry about running it out for now. Because what's the time? It's almost 2. Abby and I are going to a friend's house tonight to play Catan, and so I'll probably wrap this video up here, or maybe I'll show you what I get done in sewing this afternoon. But I think I'll wrap up this video before I go to that, and we can just like enjoy the night. So if I end this here without talking to the camera again, I hope you enjoyed coming along for this week with me. I know it ended up being more than just a weekend, which is what I thought it was gonna be, and that is okay. It's been fun sewing, and gosh, so much happened this week. Survivor finale was this week, which was so much fun. Coachella weekend 1 was incredible. We all watched it. I don't know if I talked about it or not. Did I talk about it? Anyway, I'm gonna go, and again, if you don't see me, I hope you enjoyed, and God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.